It was part of that Fast and Furious moment I was telling you about, like where I realized that this was actually what the movies was talking about, you know? Top five police stories. One of them, actually, it was during we went to this area. They were racing. Luckily, I wasn't racing, and this is where it comes to like the Fast and Furious part. It's a two-way road. Okay, it's very long down that road. As soon as I saw the police car from the front with the lights on, I saw not less than 30 people run into their cars, close the doors, and everybody just made their way. All right, I was cool about it. I wasn't racing, but I didn't want to be really caught and questioned. So I got in my car very calmly, started to go towards Sheikh Zayed, and just took an exit and then parked in the pump store. So that's one of the stories that I have. Right now, actually, this is the crossroad for me. The Mustang, what I was thinking about doing is I wanted to take it to the next level. So that means supercharged. Something happened last week, and I spoke to a guy who had a car, or he showed me there's a car available that's been parked for a while. It's in very good condition. The engine is built. It has a supercharger on it. It's ready. You just need to bring it back to life. What do you think? I'm looking at the Mustang. I love it. I love the 10-speed. We beat the Hellcat, but maybe we want to take it to the next level. Or do I make this another stupid financial decision and go ahead with this one? So I just stayed a few nights just thinking about it. And then I'm like, let's close on the Mustang. If this is right, it will just go smooth. I went to FOS, actually. I went and I got the whole car back to stock. And I got all the pieces now, trying to get rid of those. And I went to the place where that car was parked, and I bought it. And right now it's parked in my, like next to my house, under my house. But I need to get rid of the Mustang. So that's why it's completely stock. And everybody's asking me, why are you taking back stock? Why are you taking back stock? But I want to show them later once it's ready. Right now it's like with a cover on it. It's everybody, even my neighbors are like passing, you know, why is he third car? You know, but they don't understand, like, I'm going to sell this one and get rid of this one. I already have a buyer for the Mustang. Hopefully just have to make sure that the warranty goes through and the service goes through. And if it's good, he'll pick the car up. So that's my next project that I have. Hopefully soon it will be soon. Just so you know, it's actually a Corvette as well. It's a C7 2014 supercharged. I tell you something, I rode into this car. I'm used to the Mustang at its peak, let's say 470 horsepower. I got into this, I accelerated. I was not ready for this shit yet. So I just let off. I went and I parked it, fixed everything up first, and then I'll roll it out. So I think one of the nights for me that's not that stands out is at the Autodrome, the first night I went there. Because I really didn't know what to expect. Like, even though I got, destroyed by different cars, but just the thrill of it. At that time, I was like, I'm not sure. Okay, it was a 10-speed. It was still new. I'm not used to the automatic. So should I put it in S? Should I put it in D? I wasn't really sure if there was a lot of emotions there. But I did pretty good, at least for me, with a stock car. Yeah, okay, I got destroyed by a couple of other cars, which now I can easily destroy, even if it's on stock. So the first night at the Autodrome with the roll race, that was a big night for me. The second one, I would say, is the Hellcat moment. That second, when it was just standing and we were together, and then I started slowly to take off. I couldn't believe it. Like, everything that I've been putting in the car, all the shit that I was talking as well. Like, if you check on TikTok, I'm always talking shit about Hellcats. The one where you have to always keep your taillights clean for the Hellcats. Anyway, so I get a lot of shit. So I eventually passed the Hellcat. I was so happy about that, honestly. So this is one of the good nights. Third night is actually a night which was, we went street racing. This is a long time ago. We went racing with a couple of guys. I raced a Corvette. It's a very nice outcome. was very, on the side, but the whole thrill of being there, it was part of that Fast and Furious moment I was telling you about, like where I realized that this was actually what the movies was talking about, yeah, the underground, and then seeing the police lights coming from far away, and everyone getting into their car and just heading out. For me, this was a nice touch to it. Yeah. I went home, driving home happy. And good I didn't get caught or fined 100,000. Because the Autodrome, at least it's controlled. You get to see a lot more cars there, so you can race it a lot. The only thing I don't like of the Autodrome is you have to start from standstill. Car heats up, so it's not like when you're on the street, so you're rolling. And you only pay like 300 dirhams versus paying a speeding fine or getting stopped or getting your car impounded. It's a lot easier this way. Although the street racing is it has a different taste to it, man. For the cars, electrical ones, I think it's something I don't know much about. So I really can't judge it yet. But I'm sure with the speeds or the technology that they're coming out with, it's going to be easy to get us hooked on and make us forget about all the other, previous, running on gas or E85. We can run it much faster, much smoother, reach different limits. So maybe it will be nice. I don't know. I really don't know. Like we're always want to step away from change. We want to stick to what we know. We don't know much about the electric cars, so maybe it's something that will be better. I don't know. I love cars now. I love the sound of the engine. I love putting petrol into the car. Even the E85, they don't have a pump here. I have to, manually do it. I love doing that. But maybe the electric thing will be something different. I don't know. I'm not gonna say like I don't do it, but you have to be aware of what you're getting yourself into. Autodrome, it's amazing, it's controlled, but it doesn't have that street taste. The street racing, it's something different. It's like where it really starts. It's different. You can smell the E85, the fumes while you're racing, and then they shift down and get in line, and you line up, and then it's something else, But you have to understand that there's a risk with that as well. Impound, you can hurt somebody else, you can pay a huge fine. So you just have to weigh it out. Is it worth it or is it not? From my side, the only thing I wouldn't change anything, but I would have liked to get, like when I was 19 or when I was 18, be more involved in let's say building cars, or at least understanding how it is, or modifying cars. At that time, I wasn't really into it. No cash, couldn't do it. We didn't have the internet. So you had to go to a local shop or whatever your brother told you, word of mouth. So if you want to get into cars, you should do it. Don't waste time. Maybe you like it, maybe you won't later. Don't waste time. I got into cars late. I got into boxing late. I used to love boxing. I never went to the gym. I started when I was 30 years old. And because I felt I wasted so much time, I went to the gym every day for 4 years, training nonstop. If you want to do something, do it now. Don't wait. I waited a lot. I wasted a lot of my time going out on stupid stuff, which right now I didn't gain anything from it. But if I did it younger, if I got into cars younger, if I got into bikes younger, don't waste time. Take your time without wasting time.